Silence holds a profound significance in Western cultures, often serving as a gesture of respect and reflection. A striking example in Dutch culture is the Silent March, stemming from Catholic walks in Amsterdam, a response to Protestant restrictions on processions. This silent ritual, born out of necessity, persists today. Silent marches, often reactions to senseless violence, cut through the noise, prevalent in our culture of noise. The remembrance of the dead, commemorating Dutch victims of wars, employs 2 minutes of silence, emphasizing the power of quiet reflection. The potency of these rituals lies in their silence. No distracting music, words, or singing. Silence becomes a powerful resistance to the clamor of war and mindless violence in situations where words fall short. Silence emerges as a fitting response. Its power is versatile, transcending speech, conveying meaning without words and filling gaps in verbal expression. Embracing silence offers benefits in creativity, mental health, spiritual practice, negotiation, and even as a form of intimidation. This video delves into the multifaceted power of silence, exploring 10 key benefits of embracing and utilizing this often overlooked aspect of human. The quieter you are, the more you hear communication. 1. The quieter you are, the more you hear the poet, Jalal Alan Muhammad. Rumi believed that when we quiet down, we can hear more. He thought listening was crucial to getting closer to God and hearing a voice without words. By staying still, by letting go of constant talking, we make space for other voices. These can be inner voices, like what philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson called inner knowing, and external voices and sounds we might miss when we're not paying attention. Being silent, both internally and externally, helps us listen effectively. When we stay quiet, we become more aware of our surroundings, using our senses to learn and become smarter. If we don't listen or stay silent, we only share what we already know and miss out on learning. As the ancient philosophers Pythagoras and Lao said, a wise person is recognized by their silence, while a fool reveals themselves through speech. Lao also noted that those who truly know things don't talk much, and those who talk a lot often lack true understanding. Staying quiet is beneficial because it helps us notice things in our surroundings, including both risks and opportunities. If we talk too much, we might miss out on these important observations. Being quiet is not just about the external world, it also lets us understand ourselves better. Many times when we're too caught up in overthinking and worrying, we drown out the inner thoughts trying to reach us. For example, if we're too noisy inside our heads, we might overlook our instincts or ignore physical signs pointing to health concerns. Our constant mental chatter can also prevent valuable ideas and solutions that are already in our minds from emerging. Being silent can bring about deep thoughts and spiritual understandings. For instance, many people usually think that they are what their thoughts say. They are creating a self-image in their minds. In Buddhism, thoughts are considered creations of the mind that we wrongly perceive as our true selves. According to Buddha, we are not defined by our thoughts. If we hush our minds and pay attention to our thoughts, we'll find that everything we think, our ideas, concepts and identifications, is temporary. Buddha suggests that there isn't a fixed self in these thoughts. We only realize this illusion when we stay quiet. Observe and acknowledge our thoughts for what they truly are. 2. Silence boosts. Silence boosts creativity. Creativity. Albert Einstein. A famous scientist believed that being silent helps creativity. When he couldn't think of an idea, he would stop thinking and let his mind be silent, calling it swimming in silence. Like many smart people, Einstein spent a lot of time alone, using quiet moments to help his thinking. Einstein said that a quiet and simple life helps the creative mind. David Rock from the Neuro Leadership Institute explained in Psychology Today that a calm mind is open and receptive. He studied the aha moment when people have creative ideas or solutions that come to them naturally in aura. Moments, subtle connections between brain cells or neurons play a role. These connections are hard to notice when the brain is busy with louder signals. When our overall brain activity is low during activities that don't need much mental effort, repetitive tasks or relaxed moments like walking up, we're more likely to have insights. Insights come from a quiet mind because they too are quiet. It looks like we should set up the right conditions for our minds to be calm. For some, it could mean taking a walk, doing repetitive exercises, or listening to calming music. Others, like Einstein, find solace in silence and being alone. Historical geniuses, such as Isaac Newton, Elizabeth Bishop, and Nikola Tesla, also preferred working in quiet, solitary places. 3. Silence can send a powerful. Silence can send a powerful message. In many situations, staying silent can speak louder than using words by responding with silence or using well-timed pauses. In conversations, we can communicate effectively without speaking or writing. The Dutch silent traditions, like the Remembrance of the Dead on May 4th, show how silence delivers a powerful message. For instance, the 2 minutes of silence during this ceremony are the most impactful, even more so than other rituals and speeches by different people. Silence lets us convey things that words can't capture. Despite all the talking, sharing ideas and making promises, language falls short of fully representing the depth of human experience. The strength of silence, especially in response to tragedy, lies in recognizing that no words can truly honor what we aim to remember. It's a powerful way of showing respect because we choose to stop talking and be silent for a specific period, acknowledging the significance of the moment in conversation. Silence can be impactful. Mark Twain said that a well-timed pause is more effective than any word. Research suggests that people start feeling uncomfortable with silence after about 4 seconds. Melissa Dahl, the author of Cringeworthy, A Theory of Awkwardness, mentions that awkward silences can actually be a powerful tool for achieving your goals. In her book, Cringeworthy, Melissa Dahl discovered that feeling awkward is often linked to uncertainty. These are moments in life when there's no clear direction on what to say or do next, creating discomfort. Psychological research shows that not knowing tends to make people feel uneasy. The uncertainty from these silent moments in conversations can make people uncomfortable. They might wonder if they said something wrong, or if the other person dislikes them. To ease the discomfort, the person facing the silence might rush to make any decision just to fill the uncertain gap in communication. Interestingly, the person who stays silent at the right moment could benefit from the decisions made in response to that silence. Staying silent in conversations has a safety advantage over speaking, especially when we might not know much about the topic. For instance, if we're discussing something unfamiliar, it's stronger to listen. This not only gives us a chance to learn, but also prevents us from looking foolish by pretending to know more than we do. Additionally, keeping silent indicates our interest and willingness to listen, something that people usually value. Roman writer Priceless Cyrus once stated, "I often regret that I have spoken, never that I have been silent." 4. Silence improves. Silence improves well-being. Well-being. How can we find peace in a world and a busy mind? Many people over the years have found that silence is a way to calm their minds. Research supports this, indicating that silence can relax the mind, improve sleep, and reduce insomnia. One study even discovered that 2 minutes of silence is more calming than listening to relaxing music. Other studies suggest that exposure to environmental noise can increase stress hormones and disrupt sleep. Florence Nightingale, a pioneer in nursing, said that unnecessary noise is a cruel lack of care for both the sick and well. In a Psychology Today article, George Michelson Foy explains that in our modern society, we've come to accept and even see noise as a positive sign. We associate noise with machines and technologies working, indicating that everything is functioning as it should. According to Tui, putting up with too much noise is a big mistake. Excessive noise can be harmful, even deadly, and it hurts our ability to function well. A point supported by many studies to avoid the negative effects of constant information and noise. Foy suggests incorporating moments of silence into our lives. Taking time for silence can boost our well-being and performance. The person is expressing a desire for relief, which they find in emptiness. This emptiness can be found in silence. Tranquil landscapes, closed eyes, or resting in a dark, quiet room. The feeling of release is akin to the relaxation experienced on a peaceful vacation, the weightlessness during an orgasm, or the surprising shift in perspective from a good joke. This emptiness interrupts the overwhelming flow of constant information, providing a chance to reset, think more clearly and briefly. Question our usual way of thinking. It's emphasized as a crucial practice. Silence is simple and empty, yet it holds a strong presence. We can't put it into words, but everyone gets it. It's all-encompassing, both mysterious and clear, comforting and painful, still and beneficial, agreeable and rebellious, elusive, yet open to everyone. If you've come this far, leave a comment to show that you're truly looking for a change. Go ahead, drop a like, and subscribe for more content like this. Now let's keep going. Enhanced understanding. Together, 5 enhanced understanding in the realm of enhanced understanding. The lesson extends to the idea that silence functions as a subtle yet profound tool for connecting with our surroundings and the people within them. When we quiet our minds and refrain from verbalizing, we create a space for heightened perception. This quiet observation allows us to absorb nuances in our environment that might otherwise go unnoticed amid the noise of constant chatter. Albert Einstein once said, "I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in silence, and the truth comes to me." Moreover, silence becomes a bridge to deeper connections with others. When we actively listen without the immediate need to respond, we open ourselves to truly hearing what others are saying. It's a form of empathy, where the absence of words often speaks louder than any verbal expression. In this shared quietude, people may feel more understood and valued, fostering a sense of connection that goes beyond the surface. Furthermore, silence invites insights to surface by allowing moments of quiet contemplation. We create an internal space for reflection. This self-awareness not only deepens our understanding of our own thoughts and emotions, but also contributes to a more profound comprehension of the complexities of the human experience. In essence, the lesson stands through the power of silence. We gain a richer understanding of the world around us and forge deeper connections with those we encounter. Albert Einstein's wisdom accentuates the transformative potential of silence in facilitating profound insights and conflict resolution. Understanding 6. Conflict resolution. Continuing with the exploration of conflict resolution, the lesson extends to the strategic use of silence as a potent instrument in fostering more constructive conversations. When faced with tension or disagreement, the instinct to respond immediately can often escalate the conflict here. Silence serves as a deliberate pause, a moment of restraint that can diffuse the intensity of the situation. By choosing silence over hastily spoken words, individuals create a space for thoughtful consideration. This intentional pause allows emotions to simmer down and prevents the exchange from escalating into a full-blown argument. It's a form of non-verbal communication that signals a willingness to listen and understand, rather than merely reacting. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends." In this intentional silence, there is an opportunity for a more measured and empathetic response, as the parties involved take a moment to reflect on their thoughts and feelings. They are more likely to express themselves in a way that promotes understanding rather than perpetuating the conflict. Moreover, well-timed silence can be a catalyst for encouraging the other party to share their perspective more openly. The absence of immediate counter-arguments provides a space for the expression of thoughts without the fear of interruption or judgment. This can lead to a more honest and nuanced exchange of ideas. In summary, the lesson in conflict resolution emphasizes that silence strategically employed in conversations is a powerful means of de-escalating conflicts and fostering a more thoughtful, empathetic, and ultimately constructive dialogue. Martin Luther King Jr.'s quote beautifully encapsulates the enduring impact of the silence of friends. In the resolution of mindful presence conflicts, 7 mindful presence, the lesson unfolds as a recognition of how embracing moments of silence becomes a transformative practice. This practice cultivates mindfulness, empowering individuals to stay present, focused, and attuned to their surroundings amid the constant noise of modern life. Finding solace in silence offers a sanctuary for the mind, a place where one can anchor themselves in the present moment. Hermann Hesse once said, "Within you there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself." This quote from Hermann Hesse beautifully captures the essence of mindful presence through silence. It underscores the idea that within the quietude of our own being we can discover a sanctuary, a place of profound stillness where mindfulness blossoms. By embracing moments of silence, individuals embark on a journey of self-discovery and heightened awareness, fostering a deep connection with the present and the world around them. Furthermore, this lesson recognizes that mindful presence isn't just an individual practice. It extends to our interactions with others in shared moments of silence. Whether in conversation or communal stillness, a collective mindfulness emerges, strengthening human connections and fostering a more meaningful engagement with the self-reflection world. 8. Self-reflection. The lesson unfolds as a recognition of the profound opportunity that silence offers. This quietude becomes a sanctuary for introspection, providing individuals with a space to delve into their thoughts, emotions, and personal growth. Amid the hustle and bustle of life, moments of silence serve as a gateway to understanding oneself more deeply. Thomas Edison once said, "The best thinking has been done in solitude. The worst has been done in turmoil." This quote by Thomas Edison encapsulates the essence of self-reflection through silence. It emphasizes the idea that in the tranquility of solitude, the mind finds the optimal conditions for deep contemplation and insight. By embracing silence, individuals create a conducive environment for self-discovery, where the noise of external influences fades, allowing one's inner voice to emerge. Furthermore, this lesson recognizes that self-reflection isn't merely an isolated endeavor. It contributes to personal growth and a more nuanced understanding of one's place in the world. As individuals engage in thoughtful silence, they embark on a journey of self-discovery that not only enhances their well-being but also enriches their interactions with others and the broader human. Effective communication. Experience 9. Effective communication. The lesson unfolds as a recognition of the strategic use of silence. This intentional pause becomes a powerful tool, allowing messages to be conveyed with greater impact and fostering better reception and understanding. Amid the noise of words, silence emerges as a significant component in the art of conveying information. Peter Dewar once said, "The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said." This quote from Peter Dewar encapsulates the essence of effective communication through silence. It underscores the idea that, in the unspoken moments of silence, crucial messages are communicated. Strategic pauses allow for a more profound EXP exchange, enabling individuals to not only hear the spoken words, but also to understand the nuances, emotions, and intentions beneath the surface. Furthermore, this lesson recognizes that effective communication isn't solely about the words spoken. It extends to the art of listening and the intentional use of silence. By incorporating strategic pauses into conversations, individuals create a space for deeper understanding, fostering meaningful connections and more impactful communication. 10. Stress reduction. The stress reduction lesson unfolds as a recognition of the transformative power of incorporating silence into daily life. This intentional embrace of quietude serves as a natural stress reliever, promoting mental well-being and mitigating the negative impacts of constant noise and information overload. Lao once said, "Silence is a source of great strength." This quote from Lao beautifully captures the essence of stress reduction through silence. It emphasizes that within the quiet spaces of our lives there lies a wellspring of strength. By intentionally inviting moments of silence, individuals tap into this source, finding solace and resilience amid the stresses of modern living. Furthermore, this lesson recognizes that stress reduction isn't merely a temporary respite. It becomes an integral part of a balanced and healthy lifestyle. As individuals embrace the calming influence of silence, they create a sanctuary for mental well-being, fostering a sense of inner calm and resilience that reverberates into various aspects of their lives. In conclusion, silence weaves a profound and multifaceted thread, offering lessons that resonate across diverse aspects of our human experience, from the enriched understanding that blossoms in quiet observation to the strategic power of silence in effective communication. Each lesson unfolds as a testament to the transformative potential within moments of stillness as we navigate the complexities of enhanced understanding, conflict resolution, mindful presence, self-reflection, effective communication, and stress reduction. We find that silence is not merely an absence of sound. It is a canvas upon which we paint the nuances of our thoughts, emotions, and connections. Silence is not an absence, but a presence, a potentiality waiting to be unraveled. May these lessons echo in the corridors of your life, guiding you toward the enriching embrace of silence in the quiet spaces. May you find not only solace, but also the wisdom to navigate the symphony of existence with grace and mindfulness. If you like the exploration of the profound lessons on the power of silence, we encourage you to share your thoughts. Your engagement adds depth to the conversation and might resonate with others seeking moments of quiet reflection. Join us in fostering a community that appreciates the transformative potential of silence. Thank you for being part of this contemplative journey.